Good evening, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. And for our top stories, Mongolia enhances government transparency with new portal update. MNB to organize ABU ROBOCON 2025. The Bank of Mongolia purchases 931.9 kilograms of precious metals. For other news, stay tuned. In a bid to enhance transparency and streamline access to government information, Mongolia's Ministry of Digital Development, Innovation and Communications, Batarhutsind, unveiled updates to the Mongolian Government Information Portal at the Cabinet meeting on Wednesday, September 5th.
The portal, accessible at www.gov.mn, now centralizes information from thousands of government bodies and state-owned enterprises, marking a significant step towards more open and accountable governance. According to Mongolia's law on public information transparency, government entities are required to upload 68 different types of information to their websites. Officials, including government members, the mayor of Ulaanbaatar, and AMA governors, have been directed to manage and update this information on the government information portal relevant to their jurisdictions. The portal www.gov.mn integrates information and services from 6,000 government agencies as well as state-owned enterprises into a single platform. Looking ahead, the government plans to standardize the website model across all government bodies. This centralized platform will enhance access to necessary information and services, boost transparency, and provide a better means for citizens to understand government policies and decisions. It also facilitates improved feedback channels between the government and the public. Citizens can offer suggestions for improving transparency by emailing 1111@gov.mn.
To support creative thinking among children and youth and increase the number of engineering technology professionals, Mongolian National Public Radio and Television organized the International ABU ROBOCON competition in 2019. Now, 6 years later, Mongolia has been given the opportunity to host the event again. MNB has announced that they will start preparing for the competition, which is full of new ideas and creative approaches.
ROBOCON was organized by Mongolian National Public Radio and Television in 2019. You can see the introduction now. We recently received a flag to organize ROBOCON in Mongolia in 2025. We are pleased to announce that the rules of ROBOCON 2025 will be in basketball format, which is the sport that Mongolians excel in, and will start preparations today.
Teams from Mongolia have successfully competed in ROBOCON against teams from countries leading in technology such as Japan and China. At ROBOCON 2022, a team from the Information and Communication Technology School of the Mongolian University of Science and Technology won the Best Idea Award. The organizers highlighted that the ROBOCON plays a significant role in increasing the number of young people studying engineering and enhancing their skills.
Mongolian students' participation in ROBOCON shows that Mongolian youth can excel globally in science and can become capable professionals. I believe this competition represents that. Field thinking is very important. The activities in this competition, which are set at an exceptional level, are highly significant. I believe it aims to promote engineering thinking, expand the intellectual horizons of the youth, and engage their involvement in this interesting and creative competition.
The rules of ABU ROBOCON change each year depending on the organizing country, but the allowed time is always 3 minutes. The organizers see ABU ROBOCON being hosted in Mongolia next year as an opportunity to promote the country globally.
Let us continue with the current affairs of Mongolia.
In August 2024, the Bank of Mongolia purchased 931.9 kg of precious metals, bringing the total amount to 10.3 tons since the beginning of the year. This figure represents a 1.6% decrease compared to the same period last year. Since the beginning of the year, the Darkhanol branch of the Bank of Mongolia has purchased 429.5 kg of precious metals, while the Bayanghonger branch has purchased 828.8 kg. The Central Bank of Mongolia determines the purchase price of precious metals based on global market prices. In August 2024, the average price for purchasing gold was 267,835.69 MNT per gram. At Cabinet meeting, the Minister of Mongolia, head of the Cabinet Secretariat of Mongolia, presented the progress and challenges in implementing the oil refinery project in Mongolia. The Minister of Industry and Mineral Resources of Mongolia, introduced the necessary measures to be implemented in the future. The relevant officials were tasked with intensifying the implementation of the resolutions and decisions related to the project and presenting the results. A working group responsible for intensifying the construction of the oil refinery project and providing management and interdisciplinary coordination to resolve the challenges is led by the head of the Cabinet Secretariat in Ochil.
Here are the currency exchange rates provided by the Mongol Bank. Now let us pay attention to the international news provided by our partner agencies. The United States has condemned the killing of 6 hostages held in Gaza last week while ceasefire negotiations were underway. Speaking at the UN Security Council, U.S. Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield said the killings calls into question the sincerity of Hamas negotiators.
The 6 hostages killed this weekend were executed at the same time negotiators were discussing the names of individuals to be released in a ceasefire deal. It calls into question the sincerity of Hamas negotiators, and it reveals yet again the ugly truth about the vile, depraved ideology that Hamas represents. These latest murders confirm that Hamas is a terrorist organization. I know some members of this council won't acknowledge that, but that's the simple truth. No member of this council would tolerate their citizens being taken hostage and murdered, not a single one of us. The United States strongly condemns Hamas's brutality. It is long past time this council do the same.
The meeting takes place against the backdrop of ongoing indirect negotiations between Israel and Hamas facilitated by Egypt, Qatar, and the US on a deal that would entail a ceasefire and the release of the hostages. UK Ambassador Barbara Woodward took the opportunity to explain why her country said it will suspend arms export licenses to Israel.
Israel continues to face threats, not only from Hamas, but also from Iran and its range of hostile proxies who openly call for Israel's annihilation. Iran should be in no doubt of our commitment to challenge their malign and destabilizing activity and our commitment to Israel's security. Concerns on the treatment of detainees and humanitarian access were part of my government's review into Israel's international humanitarian law compliance. As a result, my Foreign Secretary took the decision to suspend certain UK arms export licences to Israel earlier this week. This decision in no way undermines our unwavering commitment to Israel's security.
Assessed needs in total calm and are...
And here's the weather forecast for the world's major cities and Mongolia. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you on Friday with more stories and updates. Please follow MNB World on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.